Hello, Glamour Ghouls, welcome back. I feel like I need to call you something different just for Christmas time, like sugar plum scary. I just came up with that. It's not good, but I did just come up with it. If you are new here, my name is Midge Munster, and on this channel we do all things campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. And today we are doing our first Christmas Kitschmas decor haul for 2020. I know that some of you may not enjoy my Christmas aesthetic, and that is absolutely okay. We are all different people with different taste levels, and my taste level is obviously questionable. I know that a lot of you are here for the spooky, and I can appreciate that. And that's why I have tried to sprinkle some Creepmas type videos into these for those of you who are here for my spooky content. But for those of you who enjoy just watching all my different kind of pockets of style that I'm interested in, I really appreciate that. But as I've mentioned several times, I don't do a spooky Christmas for my personal home. I am a big lover of vintage and 1950s and 60s mid-century kitschy Christmas, and I hope you'll enjoy seeing kind of a different take on holidays from my home. Today I'm going to be showing you decorations that I've gotten this year from At Home and Target. So those are the two places that I have shopped for Kitschmas so far, and I've gotten some really beautiful items. I'm so excited to share them with you. We've got quite a bit to get through, so I'm going to just jump right in. I cannot stop looking at myself in the monitor. I feel like I look like a little Hostess snack cake. So since it's right behind me and you can already see it, I think I'll just start with this big behemoth over here. So this is a vintage style Christmas ceramic Christmas tree. It lights up with all these different colored bulbs and stuff in it. I love this. As you can see, it's huge. I've never been able to find one this large at this price. This was $30, which for a tree of this size, ceramic, is really affordable. Normally I find these at like $45 to $60, so I was really excited to find this for 30 bucks. This is 14 inches tall. It's battery operated, which is nice, so you can put it anywhere without needing it to be close to an outlet. And it does have a 4-hour timer on it, which is really nice, so you can, leave it on and not worry about wasting your batteries. It'll shut off after a few hours. They call it the nostalgic tree, which I really like because it is very nostalgic. I think. I'm sure a lot of you remember like your grandmothers or moms having those in your house growing up. So it's really cool, and I was excited to find one in kind of a non-traditional color. I've mentioned this in my Christmas decor hunting video, and I do really like traditional red and green Christmas, but for the last like 3 years I've really been loving this like turquoise, pink, and mint green for Christmas. It's just something fun and different, and it really gives that vintage vibe, and yeah, I think it's so fun. So everything in this haul is going to kind of fall into that color scheme. If you watched any of my Kitschmas decoration stuff last year, you know that I love a bottle brush tree. Even in my Halloween videos, I had a lot of bottle brush trees. I love them so much, and so I did get 3 of them at Target. This large kind of soft pink, this was $10. This smaller sparkly gold, which was $5, and then this really cool white, which is on like a metal stand with a longer stem. I've just never seen one this shape before. This was $12, and it's pretty heavy. The base has some weight to it, but I just got some of these. I like to kind of make like a little village with my putz houses and bottle brush trees of different sizes and colors and stuff, so added to my little bottle brush collection for this year. Next from Target, I got some different candles and candle holders. I really love Mercury glass for Christmas. I think it just reads very nostalgic and vintage, and they had some really beautiful options to choose from this year. So I got these 2 tea light holders. This one's a red Mercury glass, and then this one's it's not reading super well on camera, but it's a very soft blush pink with silver fleck. It's looking pretty silver on camera, but it is pink. And these were $3 each. And when you put a tea light in there and you know, there's light shining through the little flecks in the Mercury glass, it's so pretty. So, and I liked these different shapes. They just, again, have that kind of like you got them from your grandma's house feel. I really like them. And then still in the Mercury glass vein, I got two holders that have candles in them. The first is this really pretty light green kind of divoted candle, and the scent on this I believe is a balsam fir. Oh, it smells so good. My family never had a real tree growing up. My parents, we always just had like a really large artificial tree that we used every year. And so it kind of became a tradition that when we would put up our tree, my mom and dad would have like a Glade pine scent spray. It sounds really white trash when I say it, but it wasn't. But we would spray the pine scent around the living room while we were decorating so that it smelled like a real tree. And this smells exactly like that Glade spray. Oh, it smells like home at Christmas, and I love it so much. This I think was like $7. It's a big candle. It's a really large. I haven't burned it yet, but I'm very excited to. And then this I thought was so cool. So as you can see, it's a red Mercury glass Christmas tree, but then the top of it pops off and there's a candle inside. You could get this one. They had this in the Christmas tree like fir scent, which probably would have been the way to go, and it was a green candle holder, but I don't know, I liked the red. It's just very cute and kitschy. And this one has like a kind of mulled wine, berry, cranberry smell, but it's spicy. It's not sweet. It's very like, it smells really good. I thought that was super cute as well. And this one, I don't think she has a tag on her, but I think these were around $6 or $7. And the last thing I got from Target were a few different ornaments. So I have a vintage aluminum Christmas tree, and I like to put, you know, kind of glass, pretty kitschy ornaments. On my last video, someone commented and was joking about how many times I said kitschy, and we were joking that you need to take a shot every time Midge says kitschy. It's a lot. It's one of my favorite. Originally my tag, like our little slogan, the campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky, originally it was going to be kitschy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky, but I don't know why I decided campy was what I wanted to go with. I think it just flowed better than kitschy. Kitschy's hard to say sometimes, but kitsch is one of my favorite words, and I describe a lot of my home and how I dress as being kitschy, so it's one of my favorite words and I say it a lot. Anyway, here is one of the ornaments I got. This is this adorable little kind of taxi looking, but also like it kind of looks like a Beetle Volkswagen, which is why I got it, because if you don't know, I don't know if I've ever actually said it on the channel, you can see like the panel of my car, my yellow car, in my Decor hunting videos. So I guess I just assume people know, but you probably don't. I do drive a yellow Beetle, and I've had two yellow Beetles. I had a 2004 for like 5 or 6 years, and then I traded it in a couple years ago for a 2014. I can't see myself driving anything else. I love that car so much. It was my dream car from the time I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I love my car, and this made me think of my car, and I really liked it. So it's got this cute little peppermint on top, and it is like a glass style ornament, so it's probably fairly breakable, which is the one, you know, spooky thing about these type of ornaments, but it was just too cute to pass up. So this was $3. And if you've never done like ornament shopping at Target, they have those bins with just like individual ornaments in them, and they're super cheap. They're usually between like $1 and $3, and you can mix and match, and that's really how I like to ornament shop. I don't dislike ornament sets, but I just kind of like the look of like a mishmashed tree. Next, I found these little deer ornament sets. So there's these light pink ones and then these little pastel blue ones. And I thought these were so cute. I love vintage style reindeer, and they're kind of glittery and they have little bows on their neck. The set of two was the set of two was $3, and I got 2 of them, so it was $6 for these, for the 4. But yeah, I think these are super cute, and they are like ceramic. They're like a denser, they're not plastic. More Target ornaments. These were $3 a piece, and I already actually have a bunch of these from last year. I got them in gold, and I think like a really pretty kind of turquoisey pastel blue. But this year they had them in pink, and they're all stuck together because they're glittery, and red. So I got 4 of these, 2 pink, 2 red, and these little starbursty ornaments. I feel like these are the height of mid-century looking. They're these, you know, really vintagey starbursts. And they, like I said, $3 a piece on these. And I use these for everything. Like, I don't just hang them on the tree. I had some like on my mantle last year. I had them hanging from our little stocking holders in front of our stockings, just as like extra fun color. I put some in like a bowl and had like a cute little thing with these and some ornaments. Like, they're just really cool and cheap and really, like I said, put off that mid-century feel. So you can kind of throw these anywhere and really jazz up a space, bring the colors you're looking to bring, and give that vintage vibe at a low cost. Ornaments aren't just for trees, remember that. And lastly from Target, a couple more that came from the little individual ornament bins are these cute little stuffed reindeer, and they were $2 a piece, $3 a piece. They're, you know, completely plush. They've got these cute little tinsel neckties and felt, you know, spots and eyelashes, and I thought these were just super, super cute. I probably won't even put these on the tree, honestly, because they do stand, like if you set them up, they stand up on their own. So these will probably get put in one of my little like woodland scenes with my trees in my houses, because they're a pretty good scale for that. So they'll probably end up there. But yeah, I just got 2 of these and I think they're really cute. So that is it for Target. Now we're gonna move into at home, which if y'all know, you know that I was looking everywhere during my first, I always want to say Halloween because it's just, it rolls out of my mouth. My first Christmas decor hunting video, I went to At Home to get Halloween clearance, but I was also on the lookout because I wanted to start really early looking for this Mod Mrs. Claus line that I had seen back in September. I started to see it and I knew that I wanted almost all of that line. And then when I went to film Halloween clearance hunting and my first decor hunt for Christmas, it was sold out at my At Home, and I was like so upset. I was like, no, I waited too long and it's gone. But I did some crafty footwork and did a search at the stores that were in like 30 to 40 minutes of me and found everything I was looking for at different stores and purchased online and went and picked them up. I did a whole day where I was just driving to different At Homes to pick up bits and pieces of this line. But I'm really glad I did. All this stuff is so cute in person. I can't wait to show it to you. So again, since this has been sitting behind me and you can see it, this was one of the pieces that I could not live without. This little Santa mug with his pink hat. He is so just rich and detailed and vintage looking. I love him. And then he's got this flocked tree with all these mint and pink and green ornaments tucked in there. He was $14.99 and I absolutely love this. It's definitely gonna go on one of my little end tables in my living room. And it makes me feel like warm to look at it. I just love it so much. I know I just said I don't like ornament sets, but I did get 2 small ornament sets from At Home from the Mod Mrs. Claus line. The first are these reflector ornaments that are red and teal or turquoise striped with the kind of teardrop shape, which I love. These are definitely, you know, replicas of vintage ornaments, but these types of ornaments are really hard to find, like in true vintage. So I was really excited to see 4 of them for $5. Really, really pretty and glittery and fun. Those will look great on my aluminum tree. And then I did also get these reflector kind of star-shaped ornaments in pink, blue, green, and red. They're definitely right in the color scheme that I'm going for. And this again was 4 of them for $5. And both of these are shatterproof sets, which is something you will not find in a vintage ornament. They are all made of glass and very easily breakable. Believe me, I know I have broken some of my vintage ornaments. It's very upsetting when it happens. So it's nice that these are shatterproof and kind of like, you know, if they break, you paid $5 for them rather than like a precious family heirloom. This next piece was one of the harder ones to find, so I'm really glad I was finally able to find it. And it is this little blue reindeer with a red ribbon on his neck, a big thick ribbon, and a jingle bell, which very much looks like the vintage reindeer of the 50s and 60s. This was $9.99, and you can see he's got a little bit of a glitter to him, and I think he's so precious. He has a very sweet face. You know, sometimes the vintage reindeer, they're a little bit creepy and their eyes are like going different directions. So this is very cute. It's got a very just sweet, normal looking face. And I love them in this position too, where they're kind of like laying down. I don't know, I just think it's so precious and cute. Of course, you know, if there was a bottle brush tree, I bought it. So this is really unique though. So it is this bottle brush tree that is kind of turquoise teal colored, but it is fully encased in its own like molded cloche. So this is not packaging. This is a glass encasement on this tree, and I don't know, I'm still on the fence of whether that's cool or weird, but I think I really think it's quite cool. And this was $14.99. This wasn't something I was looking for, like I didn't order it and pick it up like the rest of them, but I went to At Home, and when I was looking for the other pieces, I saw this and I was like, you know what? That's unique. Like, it's definitely unique, if nothing else. I think it's kind of cool. And, you know, as a positive for my husband, all the glitter on the tree is encased. So it's one thing that won't shed glitter all over my living room. So that's a positive. But I really love the color of this, and I don't really have many blue bottle brush trees, so I was excited to find something in this kind of color family. So the next thing that I have is a wreath. It was $19.99, and this was actually the first thing I saw from the Mod Mrs. Claus line before I even knew it existed. I was at Home in September looking for Halloween decorations, and I walked past an aisle and I saw this like out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, that's not a color palette you ever see really for Christmas. So I went and looked at it, and it had this little sticker in the corner that said Mod Mrs. Claus, and it wasn't with anything else from this line. It was just by itself, like in a wreath aisle. And so I knew, because it had the collection sticker, that there was going to be more, but I didn't know what more would be. So I had been like keeping an eye on At Home, waiting for this line to drop, because I loved this, like this color palette is it for me. So I was so excited. But yeah, this wreath is very pretty. It has glitter bulbs and matte bulbs and just shiny bulbs and really cool red ribbon and green tinsel. It's just got a lot of really attractive textures and colors and stuff going on. And I own probably 3 ornament wreaths at this point. My parents got me one last year. I bought a really cool red and green one last year, and then this one this year. This is probably going to end up being the centerpiece for my mantle because our red and green one will go on our door because our house came with a red door. I'm going to kind of plated the red and green a bit outside, I think. But this, I think, will definitely make a really nice centerpiece to this whole thing going on in my main living space. And then last but certainly not least, the Mod Mrs. Claus line had two of the Putz style houses, very much like the one we saw at Halloween that I bought that I loved so much. This one actually is almost an exact replica of the Halloween style with a Christmas twist. So here is the first one. It is pink with a turquoise chimney. These do, oh, I think my battery is dead on this, but these do light up inside like the Halloween one. And I love this slant roof with the snow, the little snowman, and the cute little details on the cutouts on the door. And this like lattice work down here that kind of looks like breeze block. It's just so cute and well thought out. And as you can see, this was $16.99. There's the side and the back. And like I said, all the windows do light up from the inside when you have the batteries in it, which I haven't put. They're all battery operated. So once again, you could put this anywhere. You don't have to be near an outlet, which is always nice. And then I did get the second one as well. This one has kind of the split roof. So cute. This one's mint green with a pink chimney and the turquoise door with the little cutout. Again, let me see if this one will light up. Nope. They'd obviously been tested a lot at the store, but yeah, these are made of just kind of like a cardboard almost, so they are kind of delicate. I had to really get creative when I was putting away the one for Halloween and find a way to store it where I knew it wasn't gonna get smashed. So that's the one tricky thing about these, is that they are kind of hard to store, but they are so worth it because they look how good they look together. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I do have one Putz house as well that I made a couple years ago, and I think that'll probably be a YouTube video that we do, is showing how to make those Putz houses, because you could do that for Halloween or Christmas or any holiday you wanted, and then you can customize them to any color scheme. Maybe we'll do like a Kitschmas one and a Creepmas one. Would that be fun? We'll do like a spooky Christmas house and a campy Christmas house. But I do have all these different templates to make your own Putz houses. The retro style ones, like the mid-century butterfly roof, and there's a cute like A-line tiki hut one. They're just all super cute, and I have one of those I made myself that I'll kind of put in with these as I make my little village for Christmas. So that is all. That is my first round of decor for the 2020 Kitschmas season. I am so excited to finally share this with you so I can get decorating. It is definitely time. I've been a little behind the ball this year in general on decorating for holidays. So I really want to get on Christmas this year, and I'm planning to start decorating tomorrow morning, so I'm very excited. And of course, as always, I will bring you along for the decorating process, as well as give you a nice house tour when we're all finished. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel before you leave today. I put out a new video every Monday, and we do all sorts of delightfully weird, kitschy, spooky holiday house things over here, and I would love to have you join us. Thank you all so much for watching. It was lovely to see you as always. And until next time, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye!